Chris, a chance to kind of play a lot of people, kind of stretch your legs a little bit after a stressful weekend. How does this one feel?
It's good. I mean, we needed one like that just to be able to put some guys out there and let some guys get some work. And it is. Shoot, all last week, even last Tuesday night was stressful. So, it was nice to get out there and play well and see some guys get some work, and then some guys got some big hits.
How big was it, I guess, to kind of get that early lead there in the second and work, rest some of those big bullpen arms that you want to save for the weekend with a quick turnaround?
That's huge. I mean, that was a huge piece, especially in this short week of being able to rest some. And these games with Jackson States or whoever in the midweek, sometimes if you don't get that early lead, those games end up being 2-1 games into the seventh, and you're stressed. And I thought RJ got a big hit there in the second inning to really open that thing up and let us relax a little bit.
You worked a lot of pitchers today. There don't ordinarily pitch on the weekend. Is there a possibility, or is there a chance or a plan to get some of these guys maybe into the weekend relief rotation?
Well, I think so, especially with the next 4 games being against an SEC opponent. So I think, we're trying to look at all options and trying to get guys ready and see where we're at. But I think, that's why we're throwing them. I mean, even Lane, trying to get Lane out there just in case we get into an emergency and need him.
It's been a while for Jack and Andrew. Just what did you think about their outings?
But they were all right. I mean, Jack came out in the first. I thought he was pretty good, but we got to command a little bit better. Andrew was pretty good, just trying to find that zone and get some confidence out there. But it was good to see him throw tonight.
Logan Tanner's taking a bit of a beating behind the plate. It seems like every day he's getting hit down there. How big was that today, just to get him some rest?
Yeah, it was good. He just needed, it's going to be a long 4 days coming up. So him taking the night off is good.
Cam James now leads the team again in hitting. He's kind of a different hitter this year. Like last year, it seemed like he was a Deadpool guy all the time. He's using more the middle of the field. What are you seeing from him? What has maybe enabled him to make this jump?
Well, I'm more happy that he's pulling balls now, because over the early part of the season, he wasn't pulling as many balls, and you didn't have as much power numbers or RBI numbers. So over the last couple of weeks, I think he's really worked to be able to pull some more. But I think it's just some maturity of learning how to hit at this level. I think that's what it was early last year. And really, if we took from about the middle of the year to the end of the year last year, he probably had a pretty good average with his power numbers. So, but early he just struggled a little bit. The slider had gotten him, and he's really worked hard and learned how to hit that slider and stay on that slider.
Looking ahead at this weekend, I guess, how do you kind of balance, not trying to do too much, knowing what the opponent is, but also at the same time understanding, what this rivalry means to people in the state, things of that nature?
I just, you don't want to try too hard, and some people don't understand that. But when you get in these rivalries, you want to beat them so bad, you end up pressing or doing a little too much. Our guys have played well in this, so getting guys out there, and we have a lot of experience in our clubhouse, and they do too. So it'll probably be a barn burner for a couple games, and it's 2 really good offenses. I'm looking forward to seeing our guys compete.
They've lost 7 of the last 10 and getting beat handily again tonight. Does that almost make them a little more dangerous? Because
yeah, it don't matter. That doesn't even phase us, because when they sit in the other dugout from us and vice versa, it means a little more, and I think we'll get their best. It seems like a lot of us are struggling right now, so I think it'll be an interesting weekend. But I think we'll really get their best this weekend. Not to cut you off, but
no, I get it. I got to ask again. Any update on Stinnett or Brooks?
We don't have anything. So
Final question, Coach. Like when halfway point of the SEC season, you've got some big games coming up. I know you want to focus on today, but is that kind of the message of the team? Is like, hey, we still got 5 of these series left, that everything's really kind of still in front of us.
I spoke about it a couple weeks ago, just saying, hey, when you play in the SEC, if you get X amount of wins, you're going to be in. So, but we haven't spoke about it a lot lately. It's just been I know it's very coach speak, but it's just about the next day. And today it was very big because we wanted to take good momentum into the weekend. And these are some trap games because you play such an emotional weekend against Auburn, and then you come out and you play this game, and it's not as many fans. It's not as, you're not as hyped, and then we know what's on the next step. And so we really try to talk a lot today about being focused on today and respecting Jackson State and going out there and just playing good baseball. Because in my time, it feels like if you can play good on Tuesday, tomorrow's practice will be a little better, the bus ride will be a little better, and then we got a better chance, a better taste in our mouth about playing the game the right way. So
Pitching plans this weekend?
same as last. So they're all on regular rest now. That's the one positive. Last week was tough, with guys coming back short.